What if I told you that one long interview, podcast episode, or live stream could turn into a month's worth of viral clips in under 10 minutes? Imagine achieving this without ever opening a complicated timeline, hiring an editor, or learning how to splice footage like a pro. You'd probably think I'm exaggerating, but I'm absolutely not. I just did it using Vizard, and honestly, it basically felt like pure magic. A couple years ago, repurposing long-form content meant spending hours scrolling and hunting for that single, perfect, funny moment. Then came the repetitive cycle of trimming, reformatting for reels or shorts, adding captions, exporting, and finally scheduling each piece manually. It was a slow, incredibly boring process that frankly killed the joy for creators who just wanted to focus on making worth-watching content. But now, the process is completely different. You simply feed Vizard a single long file, tell it how often you want to post, and boom, the whole process is done. It automatically finds the best bites, turns them into ready-to-post clips, schedules them for you, and keeps everything organized in one content calendar. Say goodbye to the stress, no more surprise freelancer invoices every single week, and absolutely no juggling multiple different tools. Let me walk you through exactly how this incredible workflow actually functions so you can start imagining it for your own channel. I dropped in a 40-minute interview I had recorded earlier, and here is the very first thing I did. First, I uploaded the original long-form file directly into the system. The interface is incredibly clean and not at all intimidating. It's literally just drop your file in, and the analysis starts right away. It looks for all those key moments that are proven to perform well across social media. This includes peaks in audio energy, genuine laughter, audience applause, and moments where important keywords are actually spoken. It also targets places where the conversation naturally hits a major emotional or highly informative high point. Instead of me scrubbing through the entire recording for hours, Vizard highlights all those candidate clips automatically for review. Next, I made a simple choice about the specific vibe I wanted for the resulting output: short-form viral content. I can easily select the exact platform format I need, like vertical for TikTok and Reels or square for the Instagram feed. Vizard then cleverly auto-generates multiple different versions of each highlight, all optimized specifically for the platform I just selected. It even creates different lengths ready to go, like 15, 30, or 60-second clips. This variety is fantastic because it allows me to A/B test which specific clip duration gets the most engagement from my audience. Then we get to the part that genuinely saves me the absolute most time: the automatic editing process. Vizard expertly trims the clip down neatly, adds perfectly synced captions, and applies simple motion graphics so the final product never feels too raw. It handles the entire audio balance so everything sounds crisp and professional right out of the gate. You still have the power to choose your brand's caption style, subtitle color, font, and even the placement on screen. This ensures the final look perfectly matches my overall brand identity without any extra effort from me. If you happen to want more direct input, you can jump into a super simple editor and tweak seconds or easily change the crop. But honestly, the default auto edits it produces are already polished enough for that crucial first post quality. One particular feature that completely revolutionized my personal content workflow is the auto editing viral clips setting. Instead of just guessing which parts of a 90-minute stream viewers will actually rewatch, the system picks the viral gold for you. It uses a sophisticated set of heuristics based on pacing, emotional triggers, and repetition to find those key moments with the best chance of performing well. But the real content multiplier here is definitely the auto-schedule function. I just set my desired posting frequency, perhaps 3 clips every week, and Vizard populates a complete schedule for me instantly. It queues up all the clips, staggering them intelligently across the optimal times for each specific social platform. You genuinely don't have to log in every single day to manually push out content anymore. You can actually plan an entire month's worth of social media content in one focused sitting. If you are someone who deeply desires to stay consistent without the risk of burning out, this automation is an absolute game changer. And for all you powerhouse managers handling more than one channel, the integrated content calendar is truly the lifesaver feature. Everything you need to know appears in one single unified view: which clips are going out, when they are scheduled, and what caption is attached. You maintain full control, capable of reordering posts, pausing scheduled uploads, or quickly bulk editing all your captions. If a brand new, unexpected trend drops, you have the agility to pivot your entire content strategy within minutes. Let me be absolutely clear about something important regarding this automation. Vizard absolutely does not pretend to replace your core human creativity or your unique voice. The quality of the clips it creates can only ever be as good as the original content you originally recorded. If the source conversation is inherently boring, no amount of fancy auto editing will ever make it go truly viral. What Vizard excels at is surgically removing the tedious, mechanical overhead from your day-to-day production. This allows you to test far more ideas and double down on the concepts that your audience clearly responds to best. You shift your time from spending hours editing to spending mere minutes reviewing and hitting publish. You might be wondering how this advanced tool stacks up against other niche solutions out there on the market. There are platforms that generate full AI videos entirely from scratch, which is admittedly a very cool technological feat. However, those tools usually focus on media generation and don't handle the heavy, essential lifting of repurposing your existing long-form content library. They can also often be significantly more expensive, sometimes requiring high monthly fees or the constant purchase of generation credits. Those generative platforms are fantastic for very specific creative needs, but they aren't optimized for scaling clips from your own podcasts or live streams. Then you have the traditional editors or dedicated services where you send a gig, wait several days, and pay a significant amount per finished clip. That per-clip outsourcing cost absolutely adds up fast, and it severely slows down your ability to experiment quickly. If your goal is to post daily or even weekly and test different types of hooks, outsourcing every single clip becomes financially unrealistic. Vizard puts the control back in your hands, offering fast edits and immediate scheduling so you can iterate without delay. Some simpler repurposing apps will indeed auto-find the highlights for you, but they often lack robust scheduling capabilities. That means you still end up exporting everything and manually scheduling every single clip across all your platforms. Vizard solves that by bundling the auto-editing, the scheduling, and the calendar management into one seamless, integrated flow. That comprehensive bundling is precisely why it feels like one single application is replacing 3 or even 4 separate tools you'd normally juggle. Okay, now let me show you a few of those little professional tweaks you can make after the initial auto-edit is complete. For example, say one clip is great but the very ending feels a little too slow or drawn out. You can simply drag the trim handles right there on the timeline to tighten that ending up in seconds. Or you can just hit the shorten button and Vizard will intelligently tighten it for you automatically based on your preferences. Perhaps you want the subtitles in a completely different style or color scheme. Just change the visual preset and reapply it across that specific clip with a single click. Need to localize a clip for a different audience? You can easily swap out the current captions for another language and then adjust the precise timing as needed. Want to slightly boost the overall audio level or perhaps blend in a subtle theme song underneath? These sound enhancements are accessible with just a few simple clicks from the main editing panel. And if you ever make a change you don't like, remember that the essential undo and redo functions are always there for you to use stress-free. I particularly love how Vizard assists with platform-specific optimization right from the start. It will proactively suggest the ideal lengths and aspect ratios based on the exact platform you specify in the settings. This eliminates all the guesswork about whether a longer clip should be cut down to 60 seconds or perhaps a very punchy 30-second burst. You can rely on Vizard's suggestion, or you can always set your own customized preferred rules for every future export. Pricing is, of course, something every serious creator needs to consider very carefully. However, the key factor here is always comparing the velocity you gain against the actual return on investment. If you are paying freelancers hundreds of dollars per single clip, or if you are losing hours learning complex editing software, that is real money and time being lost. Vizard allows you to produce and publish high volumes of content with a predictable, manageable monthly subscription fee. That predictable cost typically pays for itself almost immediately when you factor in the sheer amount of content you can push out. The speed of iteration this tool provides is something you simply cannot put a price on in a competitive digital landscape. So what is the final most important takeaway from all of this? Automation tools like this one do not, and never will, replace your unique voice or your original ideas. What they truly do is expertly strip away all the annoying barriers that make consistent posting such a painful chore. Think about eliminating the long editing timelines, the need for multiple software subscriptions, and the daily scheduling headaches. If your genuine ambition is to test more creative ideas, publish with greater frequency, and learn faster from audience reaction, this automation will amplify everything you do. If you are curious to experience this workflow for yourself, I highly recommend you start right now. Pick just one long episode you already have completed and push it through the Vizard system today. Let it generate about 10 to 20 clips, then auto-schedule just a couple of them to go live immediately. Leave the rest of the generated content sitting there as drafts for later review and experimentation. You can then meticulously watch which of those initial posts gets the most traction and quickly create more content around those proven top performers. Within just a few weeks of doing this, you will visibly see the difference in your posting consistency and your overall reach. This means more posts, more creative variations tested, and ultimately, more chances to hit that next big viral moment without completely burning out your creative energy. I'll drop a direct link right down in the description below if you are curious to experiment with this system yourself. Go ahead and try it out on just one single long episode to see exactly how quickly you can generate a steady stream of shorts. If you found this specific walkthrough helpful and you want more advanced tips on turning your long-form content into daily social fuel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I will be sharing my exact proprietary workflows and templates for creating high-performing thumbnails, killer captions, and magnetic hooks. The bottom line is this. Whether you are a podcaster, a dedicated educator, a live streamer, or a creator with a huge backlog of old videos, this tool is for you. Vizard makes it ridiculously easy to transform those existing assets into a consistent, highly scalable content engine for your brand. It's not genuinely magic, it's just incredibly smart automation designed to clear the path. This technology allows you to finally focus all your valuable energy on what actually matters, creating the next truly great piece of content.